YouTube, welcome back to the channel, man. In today's video, we are going to be going through all of the best Black Ops 7 settings for the beta. We were away for Call of Duty Next at Vegas. One thing I want to say, guys, is just thank you so much for all of the support. Going to Call of Duty Next for the first ever time and experiencing that was something I will never forget. So anyone that watches the videos, subscribes to the channel, watches the stream, I got there because of you guys, man. So thank you for the support. But we're going to go straight into these settings. There's a few things that are very important that I have changed for Black Ops 7 this year. Not too sure if I'm going to keep it for Warzone, but for multiplayer specifically, these settings have felt absolutely amazing. So stick around, lock in. So make sure you guys watch until the end of the video. But firstly, I've got you guys with an insane class setup for the Dravec. The Dravec is the best SMG in the game, best gun in the beta right now. We absolutely popped off in this game, man. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video for all the settings once the gameplay's over. If you guys enjoyed the video today, then make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Turn on those bell notifications because we are grinding the content again on the build up to the brand new Black Ops 7. I cannot wait. And PS, my voice is a little bit cooked right now. I think I caught some sort of cold whilst I was away in Vegas. So hopefully we get that back very soon, but let's get straight into it. Like 6 p.m.
Move in and execute all mission parameters.
I think S&D's coming out tonight too.
Welcome to the show, amigos.
Having quick draw grip on this Dravec is a game changer, by the way.
Foot patrol.
ADS is so much quicker.
Enemy mover.
None of them pushing the point, or what?
Hardpoint locked down. The advantage
Oh, no, what's fucking yeah, I'm not about the fucking enemy.
This guy just pretty fast.
Indicating waypoint.
hostiles have the hard point. Hard point identified.
Oh, this gun feels so much better with the scope.
Hard point is
Yeah, that
active.
spinning rotating thing, if you use it good, you can like get so much power off it.
That's what scope is it?
Just the first one.
Alright. Oh my god. My gun.
Oh, bro, I thought I had a stun.
Air. Something. I don't even know at this point.
Chat, this gun feels so much better with the quick draw grip and the whatever scope this is called. I don't even know what it's called.
What were the other lights map? What were the other maps like, bro?
Yeah, good, mate. There was one I was playing quite a bit, and it had like the circular room in the middle with like the wall jump bit on the side of the map where if you missed it, you would fall to your death.
Hard point located.
That map was sick.
Control the hard point.
Oh, was it the map you did that one clip on shots?
Yeah, that map, yeah.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard
Map sick.
Scout pulse ready.
hard point active.
I swear it's always the same, like couple of maps that are being pulled. This one being the main when it comes up.
Oh, 3 of them. Ah, damn. Are cluster grenades any good? Because mine aren't doing anything.
Yeah, facts. I feel like Semtex is a way better.
Hostile skewer inbound.
I'll spawn behind us.
Hostile UAV establishing body.
Adam.
What the fuck just killed me? Oh, like a... I don't even know what that was.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh, bro, that spawn.
Hard point identified.
Go away, game.
Enemy UAV detected. Hard point is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Oh my god, bro.
Brother,
So many
my
explosions.
graphic does nothing.
Throwing Setiings.
Oh, he's in that corner.
Yeah, so that just tucked away in the corner.
They got a UAV there, but for a heart.
Where are they spawning?
We spawned on them.
Hard point locked down. Skewer release detected. Hostiles have the hard point. Hostiles established above. Hardpoint located.
No, bro. Yo, Scotty boy. Thank you for the 2 months, man. Appreciate it, Scott. Yeah, they do. Yeah, the clusters just take way too long. I just prefer to use the Semtex, man. Nice and easy. That mantling takes way too long, doesn't it? When you do a wall jump, he's trying to avoid mantling.
Have the hardpoint.
There's always someone behind you in this game. Always.
Thanks.
Always getting back shots.
Logging UAV mission request.
Never been stuck.
Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep
Enemy
it.
assault back. Hostile cluster. Get down. Hostile sector.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
What the fuck? Where did he come from? The spawn's flipped real quick.
I'm thrown behind
Hardpoint is
something.
active.
I don't know.
I think they're just spawning
Hardpoint.
back of their spawn.
One shot.
Lead is ours.
Clean shot.
These spawns are flipping quickly, aren't they?
Yep.
Personnel have captured the hardpoint.
I feel like you can get good spawns in domination, but hardpoint is just all over the place.
Yeah, thanks.
Enemy UAV detected. Our lead has been stolen. Steal it back. Hardpoint locked down.
Best perks to run, I feel like you definitely need lightweight and
Advantage is ours.
dexterity.
Hold it.
Like, lightweight and dexterity is a must.
Even the red dots aren't right. Oh my god.
Look at me so fast.
I mean, I'm using fast hands, lightweight, dexterity right now. When I played COD Next, everything was unlocked and we were able to use perk greed. And I put Sprinter as my 4th perk. So I had fast hands, lightweight, dexterity, and Sprinter. I feel like Sprinter's not really like that necessarily. Not that necessary, to be honest, in multiplayer.
Fuck, I'm just getting
Warzone it definitely is though.
Brother, I'll just hit your head out.
Single, baby.
That guy's on top of that little building.
packet burst is honestly so fucking shit. PUBG's criminal.
Hostile UAV
I
established
just
above.
keep getting like random bursts and packet bursts.
Adios.
What? I feel like my hit reg was like really off there, chat.
Play this game, like, oh
Hardpoint
my god.
identified.
Move.
PUBG's so grim, bro. That's so passionate.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Coming for a fucking shoulder, bro. Just get ripped.
No, their spawns. and
Sweaty,
these
sweaty,
are
sweaty.
So bad.
One of them
Default
has
sticks.
that
Corpse
dual
default.
hack, sniper thing.
Stun out.
Triple with 1 lead.
No way.
We control the hardpoint.
Alright, come on, let's beat these. Let's get on the point. Coming from the left for sure. Come. Bro, the nade spam is insane.
Hostile cluster.
Focus.
Get down.
Hostile scout pulse nearby.
Enemy grenade.
Oh wow, this is one.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Put out the authorizing secure. Authorizing UAV mission.
Dolphin dives down to him.
Locked down.
Cook it there.
Still on that spawn? I've got a dog.
Got a top mid behind you. None.
I've got a dog, so
All
I'm gonna put it down
hostile
on there.
personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Oh, I can't place it in there. I need to place this dog somewhere.
Detected.
Why can't I place it?
How did they know? They got UAV up. The fuck?
Hardpoint identified.
They're just lying on my corner.
Okay, let's get into the point.
One is
Let's
active.
do these guys.
We control the hardpoint.
Someone just sit on the heady up there.
I'm trying.
2 of them. Fucker.
Spawn flip, spawn flip, spawn
Oh,
flip.
flip. This out.
Civilian designating skewer target.
Semtex out.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
He's on the heady.
Oh
Crack.
my god, bro.
Reloading, man.
Get the point, get the point.
Why are my bullets going there, bro?
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint located.
Are we in? Nice.
Hostile UAV.
There's another. Where are my bullets going? Oh my god.
Hardpoint active.
Alright, come on, we got this, we got this.
Control the hardpoint.
One more mid on the left side.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Deploy skewer in my AO.
We're not far behind, we're in.
Hardpoint locked down.
Top mid dead. One more behind me. Nice.
Top that window.
Throwing Semtex.
What's spawning? Left one behind me as well. A horrible harbor to try and control, but
What's playing my bullet?
Guy to your left there next door.
Yeah, man, it's just killed me.
Control the hardpoint.
this last guy.
Bro.
I can't even get out.
Yeah,
of my
that
spawn.
last guy just sits in the window all game, mate. I've noticed that. That's all he does. And he's in a corner now behind me. He's just a little
Hardpoint
rat.
locked down.
He doesn't like pushing anything.
I'm going to next.
Hostiles
Go on.
Try and keep this back spawn.
Hardpoint is active.
We lost it already, apparently. This game is broken.
They're all gonna come from this door.
I'll sit back spawn. I'll sit back spawn.
Do not let up. They're falling apart. Go for the jugular.
They're mid.
Incoming.
Now, if they spawn on me now, it's broken.
They're coming through the automatic door.
Yeah, I'll put like 3 on
I'm
one.
on
Hostile skewer inbound.
Behind me, coming from mid as well.
Ah, they killed me with
Bottom mid, bottom mid, bottom mid.
Predator.
That bomb is
Bottom mid, dead.
10 seconds go next. Oh, we've probably got it on this point actually.
Now we come in on this one.
Yeah, we can help this one, yeah.
Mate. That spot I was in was so broken at the end there. Jesus Christ. So hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay of me using the Dravec, the best SMG in the game with also the best settings in the game. We are going to go through the settings now, guys, so make sure you guys pay attention. I will be, sectoring this video out so you guys can go and skip to whatever section you want. And if you guys are looking to, upgrade your setup, get some better equipment, Razer is the place to go. I'm currently using the Razer Wolverine controller. This thing is absolutely amazing. The best feeling controller that I've ever used. It's been so nice on Black Ops 7 with the new movement that feels super smooth with this controller as well. I am just moving silky smooth around the map. Also the headset, guys, footstep audio. It's been non-existent for a lot of people, but for me with this headset, it has been absolutely amazing. So go and check out the Razer store down below in the description and use code Zyro5 at checkout for a cheeky little 5% discount. Let's get straight into the settings. First of all, obviously, I do not play on mouse and keyboard, so we're going to go straight into the controller settings. There are a few things here, especially with the FOV and stuff like that I have changed, so you guys are definitely going to want to pay attention. First of all, we're going to start with the button layout. I just play on a default. That's because I play claw. I don't use paddles or tactical or anything like that. It's a very specific way of playing. If you guys don't like default, it doesn't matter. Just use whatever you're comfortable with. Horizontal stick sensitivity and vertical, I have actually lowered this down to a 1.65 for the Black Ops 7 beta. When Warzone drops, I think I might go back to a 1.75, but for this game, I feel like I was, a little bit less accurate with my 1.75 cents, so I've just dropped it down a little bit, and it feels super, super smooth. All of these I have on off. Make sure controller vibration is also on off. Dead zone inputs, We're currently on a 2, 60, 4, 99, 4, and 4. The most important one is the right stick min. This is basically your normal dead zone for your right stick. I'd say anywhere between the range of 1 to about 6 or 7 is probably going to feel right, depending on your controller, depending on how old it is, what brand it is you're using. You know, just try out some different ones, but 4 for me feels super snappy and very, very smooth, especially with the Razer Wolverine controller. Then moving over to the next tab, we've got aiming. Sensitivity multiplier, don't touch this. We're going to go through the custom ADS sense very soon. Looking version standard, aim at advanced settings. I am still on gradual. A lot of people do use instant. Gradual is personal preference. I just find it so much more smoother when you're transitioning into that aim down sight sensitivity, that it's a gradual transition rather than as soon as you click your aim down sight it instantly changes. It just feels a lot smoother, and you know, when you think about it that way, it does make a lot more sense. So if you haven't tried it, give gradual a go. Moving over to dynamic aim response curve type, always use dynamic. Dynamic is the easiest to use, especially with the aim assist and the way it works in this game. Dynamic is definitely the best setting for this. Custom sensitivity per zoom, I have this turned on, and these are my custom ADS sense. I've got 0.85 for the first 3, 0.95 for the second 3, same as what I've always used. You know, nothing's changed there. Target aim assist, obviously make sure this is turned on. Motion sensor stuff, don't change any of this, but one thing I will say is make sure that FOV sensitivity scaling is turned on. Then moving over to the movement tab, tactical sprint assist, mantle assist on off, crouch assist on off, corner slice on off, wall jump assist. This is a new setting. Make sure you guys have this turned off. If you have this turned on or sideways or forward, then you're gonna automatically wall jump on things, and I like to have control on when I want to wall jump and when I don't want to wall jump. You don't want to be taken by surprise and accidentally wall jump in the middle of a gunfight when you don't want to, so definitely have this turned off and just activate it yourself. I'll go through the settings in a minute as to what I use to activate it. Activate roll assist, definitely have this turned off. Slide dive behavior, I'm still on hybrid. I feel like dolphin diving in this game is probably not, you know, as, you know, it's not as good. I think this is more of a Warzone thing, especially if you're trying to dolphin dive parachute. Dolphin diving and shooting in this game, it's probably going to get you killed quite a lot, so definitely try and avoid it, but hybrid is still the way forward. Sprint restore on, slide maintain sprint on, manual press, tap to slide for slide / activate roll behavior, active roll camera on third person, and then movement advanced settings. These are the movement advanced settings here. Probably the most important one is single tap sprint. This is going to allow you to have the least amount of input delay after sliding going into a tactical sprint. Moving down to the next set of options, we have the combat tab. I'm just going to go through these one by one. I'm not going to explain them all because this video will just go on for ages, so I'm just going to go down like this so you guys can go and see and copy them for yourself. All this stuff is pretty much the same as we've been using on Warzone anyway, and it's also the same for this tab too. This is all the combat advanced settings here. Then when you want to move down to the overlay advanced settings, and these are the stuff that I've got here. Pretty sure this is just standard. I've not really changed any of this. One thing I do want to check actually is if the setting for wall jumping is here. I don't think it is. The wall jump setting, I can't remember where it is if we've been through it yet, but basically I've just got it set to just jump again, so just tap the jump button. I don't hold it or anything like that, so it's a single jump to jump in the air and then a single jump again to bounce off of a wall. That's the best option. I think we've probably gone through that already. Going down to the graphic settings, these are the graphic settings that I'm running. Obviously display resolution, I would highly recommend that you guys play on a 1440p display. I feel like 1080 is getting outdated now. 1440p is super crisp, and if you can even upgrade to an OLED display, it is the best change that you guys will ever do. It is so nice. Then moving down to the game brightness, a lot of people ask me what brightness you play on. It completely depends on the room setting, how, you know, bright your room is, what monitor you use. I would just basically go off this and just copy this. You know, whenever the Call of Duty symbol is barely visible in the middle, I just keep it on 50 to be easy. Moving down to Nvidia reflex low latency, make sure this is turned on, not on plus boost. I feel like on is much better for 1440p resolution. If you're on 1080p, I'd probably say on plus boost. Moving down to the VSync stuff, make sure this is all turned off, and custom frame rate limit, make sure this is unlimited. Even if your monitor is capped at 144 Hz or 240 and you can push more, always make sure your PC is pushing the maximum frames it possibly can, because it will reduce latency and make the game feel crisp anyway, even if you're not seeing those extra frames. Moving down to this bottom tab here, this is just standard stuff, all, you know, pretty much default. Make sure you guys do not have HDR turned on. You do not need HDR for Call of Duty. That's more for games like, you know, sports games, racing games, stuff like that. Moving over to the quality tab. Most important thing here, guys, is upscaling on the top section. Make sure this is turned to Fidelity FX CAS and set it to around about 90 to 95. This will make your game look super, super crisp and clean, nice and sharp. Moving down to DLSS, make sure this is off. You do not want to use this, and same for the AMD stuff too. VRAM scale, keep this on 70. Variable rate shading, this should actually be turned off. I don't know why this is turned on, but yeah, make sure that that's turned off. You do not want that on. And then for the texture resolution stuff, it's pretty straightforward. I've said this before in multiple Warzone settings videos. Just make sure everything is turned to low/off, other than 1 or 2 settings. Apart from the texture resolution, I like to have that on normal. I like my game to actually, you know, not look blurry. So texture resolution on normal is definitely one that I'd want to go for. There's not that much difference in frames between normal and low, so it's nice to make your game look a little bit better. And then there is another one here too. I think it is, I think shadow quality. I think shadow quality I usually have on normal as well. Forgot to change that when, you know, this Black Ops 7 beta came out, so that's pretty much all I do. Everything on off or low, apart from shadow quality and texture resolution, which is on normal. Then moving over to the view tab. Okay, very interesting tab here, guys, because there is something that I have changed, and it has definitely made a huge difference for Black Ops 7 multiplayer, and that is the field of view. So field of view on 120 is usually what I run for Warzone and past multiplayer games. I feel like in this game, I don't know why, but my 120 FOV with my original 1.75 cents, I just felt like a little bit less accurate. 113 FOV is very, very, you know, popular for competitive people in the CDL, people that play multiplayer rank play. So I've decided for the first time ever this year to actually turn down my FOV just a little bit. It makes your aim assist and your aim just feel a lot more consistent. And if you haven't tried it already, I definitely would, you know, give it a go. I highly recommend it. It doesn't actually look that much different, but it feels a lot different to the 7 difference in FOV. Does that make sense? It's a very, you know, minimal difference in number, but it's a huge difference in impact when you're actually playing. ADS field of view, I have that unaffected. This is for the least amount of visual recoil. And then vehicle field of view, default 90, wide for the weapon field of view. And then make sure that you've got all of the weapon and world motion blur turned off with the least camera movement on 50%. And then moving down to the audio tab. A lot of people have been asking about audio. I've been trying quite a few audio tabs out. Sucker Punch and Treyarch Mix seem to be the best ones for me. So make sure that the Treyarch Mix is turned on. I don't know, some of these settings have reset for some reason. I don't know why, but asymmetrical hearing should also be turned on. And then when you go to your left and right channel frequency, make sure, I'm not going to do that here, but make sure that this is set to... Should I just mute my game for this section? I probably should. Make sure this is set to 40, 40, 10... I should probably just type these in 40, 40, 10, and 5. And then copy that again for the second tab down here. I literally did this like an hour ago. I don't know why these have reset, but that's what your frequency intensity should be. You will hear a huge difference in audio, especially with this turned on too. What this does is it basically gets rid of like some of the background noise that you don't need to hear, wind, rustling, stuff like that. And then it, you know, increases the audio levels of things that you do want to hear, like footsteps and gunshots, etc. So yeah, definitely have those settings turned on. It is a huge difference. Moving over to the interface tab, make sure you guys have all of this stuff is pretty much, you know, just self-explanatory. It's just default stuff. You don't really need to change any of this, but the color customization, make sure this is reset too. I literally did my settings for this video about an hour ago. I don't know why these are reset. Make sure color filter is set to filter 2. Set this to both. And then have both of these intensities on 100 and 100. And that pretty much wraps it up, guys, for all of the settings. So the key things to point out here for the settings and what's changed is the sensitivity. Maybe lower your sense this game if you feel like you're struggling to hit your shots, and also the field of view. Lowering that down to about 113 has felt really, really good. But for the people that are new here, these are my settings that I run. They've pretty much stayed the same between this game and the last game, but just, you know, those few differences have made a huge, huge difference in my gameplay. If you guys enjoyed this video today and, you know, found it useful or helpful and you want to, you know, keep up to date with the content, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's try and break 1,000 likes on this video. I'd really appreciate it. We're going to try and stick with the daily uploads between now and Black Ops 7. You know, it's been a little bit slow the last couple of months, you know, not a lot of content to be made. So yeah, we're back on the daily grind, guys. So I'm looking forward to making some new content and a movement guide when Black Ops 7 multiplayer fully releases in a month or two. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and enjoy your day.